We had a great day on the water. It was a good breeze. It was coming off the land, so it was quite difficult. It was hard work tactically to take the right side of the course. But I had a good day. The first race I managed to get myself to the front of the fleet, or near the front of the fleet, and had a great race with the Russian sailor, who unfortunately for him was over the line at the start, so he was disqualified from the race, and that gave me the win. But it was a good race, and he sailed very well despite that. As you'd expect with a World Championship, it's a very tough level of competition. There is quite a big range throughout the fleet. Some of the older sailors from the UK, it's great to see them racing, and also the younger sailors coming through for the future. And then a lot of the Olympic hopefuls who are training with or competing here with half an hour in the Olympics in a couple of months' time. Certainly people have got half an hour in the Olympics, so they're using this as experience and build up to that. So people are looking to get good results at this point in the build up to the Olympics. So yeah, the competition is always tough, and it will always be tough at a World Championship.
Race 1, didn't get a great start, but managed to get off onto the first shift. The wind was shifting back and forth a lot, so it's kind of a case of just playing that up the middle. Managed to do that relatively well, rounded maybe top 5. And then it's just the same thing again, keeping the pressure downwind, and then shifts again on the second beat, and 4th in the end, so good result. Race 2, tricky start again, and then the breeze came left for quite a bit of the first beat, and luckily I seemed to have some very good pace up there, rounded about 7 or 8, and kind of stayed there throughout the race. There's opportunities the whole time to move up a bit or move down a bit, but on such a shifty day, 2 relatively good results. So happy with that. Wind, it looks like we're going to get some light winds, some really strong winds, some medium winds, and all different directions. So it's going to be a bit of all-round playing the percentages, and yeah, just playing it safe, really, a case of no big disasters and getting some good results when you can.
It was, I think, a pretty good day for me. It was pretty shifty, and I think a lot of guys were sailing some pretty big races. So first race 8, I think, 7-8, and the second race maybe a 12. So I think with the movement up and down, a lot of people in the fleet having bad races, it's going to position me pretty well. 2 keepers going into the breezier races later in the week, so I'm pretty happy to get out of the light stuff. Some good races.
I made not so good day, actually quite bad. From beginning it was just going bad, all decisions that I took were questionable and turned out quite bad. So in the end, I hope it's going to be the worst day on my championship. The rest of the week is going to be, I think, again interesting, and everything is possible. Same way like I did today, anybody else can do a bad day, so you can see also some other good sailors who had bad days, and I think it's just the beginning. So
I got a little stock in the fleet, big fleet, so it's tough to get out of it, but second race went really well. I think I finished about 7th, so really happy with that. Well, the Pullman flag went up, which is one of my plays in my strengths, so I was really happy about that. And then just got a good start. Tacked on the first shift, made it easy.
A pretty good day. First race was so-so, actually. I had some trouble at the start, the first start. I had one crash, so I couldn't start very well. I managed to come back not too bad in the middle of after the first beat and the first lap. And then I lost again on the second beat. So I was really up to the second race, and I really want to do well to clean this mess. So on the second race, I was pushing at the start on the committee boat, and I win the start. I went to the right-hand side, and I tried to be as fast as possible to be second at the top mark, just next to Ed. And then we had a big fight on the downwind. It was pretty fun, actually. And the second upwind, I tried to pass him, so I made the one attack, but it was not the perfect timing. So he gained some distance and he was away. So the rest of the race, I was just managing to keep my second place.